or I was just about to jack off into my room up until someone came in. I was almost caught, so I immediately put on my clothes. I immediately put them back on and then I ran away back downstairs. I realized is that in the past few days I've been a really quite degenerate like in the past few days I've been addicted to almost every addiction. Maybe not all of it, but I've been addicted to video games, content consuming, porn, and like not porn but softcore porn. I was jacking off to like anime girls and stuff like that the past few days. Now, what I've realized is that the reason why I was doing all of those was because I've forgotten about my goals. I've realized is that every time I fail, I try to immediately like put too much pressure on myself, which I know is really needed as men. We need to be putting high pressure on ourselves. We need to be working hard. Not really high pressure, but working hard as men. I've realized is that because I've forgotten about my goals, I've lost. I keep on being vulnerable to the addictions because I still wanted to do those things. I've realized is that I no longer want to do those things because I have a goal. I have really massive goals. Like I've been really horrible in the past few days, like stuff for being horrible. I've realized is that like something came into me. I was just randomly like I was just watching content and stuff like that, listening to music up until something came into me. A song. It reminded me of my goals. I realized that my goal was to live a really happy life and to celebrate like events like Christmas. Because when I was a child, I was celebrating Christmas really happily with my friends and everything. Like I was celebrating Christmas and everything else, New Year's stuff like that. As a child, that was the happiest moment. I've realized that the reason I started self improvement was because of this goal of this desire to live a happy life, this desire for happiness, this desire to like celebrate Christmas. I've realized myself that that was like my goal. That was the reason I started self improvement because every day was getting horrible. I was jacking off and stuff like that. Then I started self improvement because of this goal and thanks to thanks to something that came into me. Thanks to that, I've learned that all I needed was goals. So I need to do what? So I've made this for you. I've made this video for you. I want you to, because I want you to know that the goals, you need to write down your goals. You need to write down goals that you wanted. Like, if you actually write down your goals, so let's say you have been slacking off like just like me. I've become addicted to video games, porn, and stuff like that for no reason. Like, I was really strong in the past. I was getting stronger and stronger because every day in self improvement, I was getting more and more disciplined up until it went down because I realized I was actually playing video games and I tried to do like the streaks of no video games. I've tried that when I was up, and then I fell down. I lost the streak, and when I lost that 1 week streak, I've realized is I mean not realized, but when I lost that 1 week streak, I just ended up my life slowly started getting ruined and ruined and ruined. Like I was up here and then it goes down, down, down. Like I was slowly. I used to jack off like really rare, like once every month. Then it slowly became once every week, and then it becomes once every 3 days and once a day. Like I was nearly to the once a day time of jacking off because we all know this horrible habit. It reduces our testosterone. I've realized is that. Like I was playing video games daily, bro. In the past few weeks, I was just playing video games daily. That was horrible. That was a horrible idea, to be honest. Now what I've realized is that the lack of motivation, like if you have founded, if you knew that you needed goals, I mean not really, but if you had this desire for a goal, this burning desire for a goal, like once my goals were once to be to drop out of school, I was getting disciplined. I was recording these videos in order to drop out of school. But then I've realized that I actually needed was to write down goals and then keep on reminding myself about that goal. I really need to remind myself about that goal. Because if I don't like remind myself of that goal, I will lose motivation and end up getting back to addictions because you need to obsess over your goals. If you don't obsess over your goals, bro, you will lose motivation. You will end up like me who ended up slacking off because I was not obsessed over my goals. I was addicted to video games because I've forgotten what I was really supposed to do. Like I've forgotten about discipline and everything like that. I've forgotten about social skills and my friends. Then this song came into me and now I feel pumped. I feel ready. I know now that I needed to be reminded of my goals. So you must be reminded of your goals because if you don't, because the goals itself, like this really obsessing goal, like quite obsessed, like really obsessed over the goal of happiness, of celebrating Christmas, having lots of friends. Like that's like my goal that I'm obsessed about. I've write I should write that down. I'm gonna write it down later after this video, and that gives me that was the one that was giving me daily motivation. I keep on remembering that, oh, I want happiness. I want really good happiness. I want the days of when I was a child. Like those were motivating me to get up in bed and like do some self improvement stuff, like lift weights. Like those things were really motivating me daily. Those goals. So yeah, that's why you need to write down your goals and obsess over them, and because they will give you the daily motivation that I always needed. Keep on improving in life, bro.